there. That didn't take long. Didn't take long at all. Sucker looks like a whale out there, the wake he's making on the water. Yeah, y'all can see the sun just starting to come up back here. He hooked up early this morning. Feels like a pretty good fish too. Feels like a pretty good one. Got him on a short enough leash where I can. No, we ain't gonna be in them talons back there. See, can we get this big dog? I don't think he's a giant, but he's a little baby, that's for sure. Looks like he's gonna be in the teen size. A little bit I can see with these blue lights off his talon. Alright, let's see what we can do with him here. Got him, man. Got him. Alright, let's see what we can do about getting him up here in the boat. There we go. That's a good way to get the morning started out there. Pretty fish, man. Pretty one. Alright guys, I'm gonna drop you back over in there. Pretty good way to get the morning started out. Yes. We on the board. Y'all see the sun starting to just come up. Hi, I'm Mark. I'd like to welcome you to Whisker Pig Fishing. We are here before daylight this morning. I can start to see the sky brighten up back there just a little bit, but we got the rods in the water. We're gonna fish probably till after lunch today. See if we can catch one of these big old blue catfish. Come along, let's see what's gonna happen. Okay. Caught up with him, so come on. That's why I ain't caught up with him. Come on. You got to hate it when that happens. Looks like a good fish, man. Oh, pretty good, huh? Why we didn't button him up? I don't know what happened right there. Y'all ever saw that before? My float's all the way up at the... He had to float what was going on. That's what I believe anyway. Pull the float all the way up to the sinker up there. Ain't nothing to do but send it back out there and give him another chance. Maybe he'll get it right this time. That was a little piece of white perch. That's all I got out here right now is perch. Had my sinker, best I know. It was interesting anyway. I was just sitting there thinking about how peaceful it was, and he folded that rod down. I think he messed up that time. I believe that sucker messed up that time. He running straight at the boat. But he is a fish. Might be up in the teens. Get to him. And just like that, he buys the sack. Yeah, I just had cut the camera on to talk about moving, and this rod goes down. That's what we got right there. It looks like he probably bumps into teams. I'm getting bites here about every probably 30 minutes or so. I'm gonna make a move. We only gonna move about probably 100 yards, and these fish up here just seem like I've had one grab the float, and they seem like they're not quite right. So we're gonna move down. It's a little depression. We're up on a flat this morning, and we only in about 6 feet of water right here. And if I go down to this little 100 yards thing, there's a little dip right there. I'm gonna fish that hole for a little while. Yep, it looks like he's in the teeners. Not a bad little guy. All right, there he is in all his glory. Wow. All right, we're gonna drop him back in here. We thank you, sir. We really appreciate it. You just quit flopping around. You can go on back. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick it up and make this move. Sun's starting to come up. I'm hoping it's gonna dry out. It's so wet out here that this water dripping off the tips of the rods in the holder. We're gonna make a quick move. Let's see what's gonna happen then. Alright, we set up on spot 2. Got big logs floating by. Man, it is cold out here. My hands feel like they're gonna break off any time now. It's probably in the mid, maybe the upper 30s. It's supposed to get up to about the high 50s today. We'll see about that though, won't we? Yeah, that didn't take but a minute, man. Look at that pig out there flopping around on top. This is a fish right here. Sucker just steady pulling drag. Come on, man. I got it tight too. He's just steadily pulling some drag. Come on, big dog, pull on it. See, can I get this glove off? There we go. Come on, dude, pull on that thing. He's flopping around up there like a hog, big old pig head. Right now it's coming at the boat. That usually ain't good. Alright. Looks like he's gonna go right by us and go out the other side here. I'm gonna let him get the line tight. That's a nice fish, too. Nice fish. I'm just gonna walk him on by here. Walk him right on by. Alright, let's get you in the seat. Man, we know we having fun. You see all that junk coming down through here. Alright, see what we got. He's a splasher. A splasher. Looks like a pretty decent fish. I thought he was a little bigger than he was, but we in shallow water. I think the boat's in about 8. He bit up there in about 3. Can't believe that. If it hadn't been for that current pulling on that float right there, he would have been up on top of the water. These fish may be suspended some. Alright, let's grab the net here and see can we get this guy. Dude ain't wanting to give up. Alright, let's see if we can get him now. Come on, dude. Come on in here. This one here is mean, man. Quit rolling around like that. Uh-oh. I had him hooked in the net. Yeah, this boat's so high, you by yourself, it's hard to get these fish in this net, especially with these light rods. I like the light rod though, so I'll just have to deal with the fight in the net. There we go. Whoa, Lord, that dude was putting up a battle there trying to get him in that net. Get us a little slack. Problems, good problems I have right there. Come on, my man. Let's see, can we pop you up in here? There we go. Yep, that's a toad, man. Y'all see, I ain't fishing real big pieces of bait. I got a couple of heads out there. But I'm not fishing really big pieces of bait. I'm down there trying to tear the boat up. Look at the gut on that guy, man. He got a belly on him. That's a good looking fish there. That dude's heavy too. Pretty one, man. We'll take them like that all day long. I don't know if we're gonna get to sit here long because there's a bunch of junk flowing right here. I think we're right in the place where it's running at. Alright, folks. I'm gonna throw that guy back in there. That's a good looking guy there, man. We thank you, sir. Appreciate your business. Tell your buddies. Yeah, I thought that move would put us in a place for a little bit better fishing. I wasn't a bad one to start out with. We ain't been sitting here no more than a couple of minutes. Good stuff, guys. That's some good stuff, man. It ain't nothing like a good full-beard pig to come up in the boat. Full-beard pig. Oh, we got a fish right here. It's got the camera cut on. I'm talking about just cut the camera back on. Well, he did catch a line with a light. That ain't no big deal though. It don't bother me at all. Make sure we got enough juice right there. I don't know. I think we may have another fish on back here to come up here toward her. Because that line's going, it's laying down and this fish right here is coming to the boat. Yeah, believe it or not, I don't get tangled up very often. Looking at this other line over here and see what we got. This dude here just swam off with it. I never saw the rod bend at all, but like I say, we're trying to get back in the water there. I just shut the main camera off and back on. Lord, y'all got to be so hungry. I don't mind it. Pull on it, dude. Yeah, boy, that sun feels so good. pretty dude there. Big old belly on him. Nice fish. Suckers are strong too, Jack. Ow, my hands is cold. Check this other rod, man. We got a line laying on the water back here. Come on, man. Sometimes all it takes is just a little move to go from teenagers up into the ones that's up into 20-agers. I'm gonna check this line right here. I'm interested in this. One of these rods is laying flat. And it's this one. I don't know if we hooked up something that was floating down through there or what. I think that's what happened. We'll take care of this fish here. Boy, that's a pretty one there, man. Get my junk out the floor. I done had to get a hoodie out to cover my legs up. It's cold. I got on heated clothes up here, so I'm warm on the top. My hands ain't warm at all. Man, that's a pretty dude there. Big old belly on him. Nice fish. Suckers are strong too, Jack. Ow, my hands is cold. There we go, guys. It's a pretty one, man. Get the head on that dude. Alright, we're popping back over in here. Alright, sir. We appreciate you, man. You did a great job. Whew. Yeah, that was back to back there. That's some good stuff. We'll try to get a junk together. We got rods, got trash caught up in them, and all kind of stuff. These are some good problems to have right here. Nothing like these full-size fish, man. He's good. I don't know what they weigh in, but that one right there probably could see 30 from where he was at. Good stuff. Yeah, guys, when you go to unhook these fish, always try to make sure you got a good hold on this thing and try not to let the hook spin or slide on here. So, cause some of these hooks, if you scratch them good, put a deep scratch on them, they'll break right there. Yeah, I'm just fishing. I think this is 7 or 8/0, little piece of white perch, 3-inch peg float. Got a couple rattles on there. I like to separate these rattles with a bead so you get a good spin on them. And I fish this little clip. It's about a 2/0 barrel swivel. Little sinker slide of a little bead to keep the slide off your knot as bad. And that's a 5/0 on that slide. It's a 50-pound leader, big game, and I'm fishing 40-pound or 30-pound monster Andy. That's some good stuff there. Yeah, I hadn't fished much in a while now, and I know y'all gonna be making comments. I know I'm fishing 12 rods. I didn't know what the fish were gonna do, so I brought some, and a little more than I usually fish, which is about 10. And I know some of y'all live in places where you can only fish a couple, so y'all to be fishing the trot line and all that stuff. I'm just doing it like I want to do it, and you do it like you want to do it. I think we're getting hit right here. Could be something bumped into it, but I like a good challenge, man. Ain't nothing like trying to reel a 30-pounder up through all these lines. And if it get tangled up, they just get tangled up. Yep, there we go, guys. That looks like a fish too, man. He just steadily pulling drag. I can't get the rod out the holder. I love it when you can't break the rod out the holder. Man, that sucker's got me down in something. Yeah, it's got me hung up in something. I think he just come loose this in. Come on, big dog, put on a fight, man. Good Lord, what a pull. He ain't playing, man. That guy ain't playing. All right, I'm gonna try to get you in the seat over here. Yeah, this fish had me down in something right there. I don't know how big he is, but I know one thing. When he left, he left. He's smoking. He got the drag going, man. Man, this dude's pulling, boy. And girls. Come on, dude. Let's see what you made out of. That's a big old pretty fish, too. It's a flatty, I believe. Come on. Come on, big flathead. Come on, give me some help. That sucker won't lay up on his side. I can't get him. I can't get him in the net. He needs to turn. I can't see his tail. I can't see his tail or his head. There we go. Let's see if we can get him right here. Come on, dude, get down in there. Hi, yes. Yeah, got him. Whoo, Lord. Man, that dude put up a fight right there. I ain't kidding you. That sucker had me down in a tree or something out there to start with. See, can we lift him up over in here? Come on, dude. That's some good stuff, man. Look at the belly on that dude. Let's flip him over and see what he's got. When I flip him over, he's gonna get all crazy on us. Y'all know that, right? Let's roll him over and see what he'd be looking like. Yeah, that's some pretty meat there. What you think, guys? Man, that's a pretty dude there. That's the first one of the year. I'm gonna try to get a weight on this guy. I expect him to be in the high 20, 30 range. I can't get it a lot. That sucker weighs 31 pounds. We got about 31.4. These things weigh about 4. Ain't nothing like getting old where you can't get your scale. I think these scales has about had it too. They work, they just won't lock. Alright guys, I'm gonna drop him back in there. That's a pretty fish, man. Alright, big dog, we thank you, man. Whew! If that ain't fun, I don't know what is. I checked my line, man. He pulled me down all kind of stuff. And the crazy thing is, that sucker bites on the back part of the cut off of a white perch. You never know, man. It's some good stuff any way you go about it, though. Well, guys, I'd like to thank you for joining me here on Whisker Pig Fishing. Man, what a day. I'd say our best 3 fish probably went somewhere around 90 plus pounds. It was I was a fishing there. The fish are scattered, man. I didn't hit a spot where I caught a bunch of fish at one time, but had to move around a lot. I fished another spot and caught a bunch of channel cats. I don't think you'll get to see that, but all in all, it was an awesome day, man. Springtime's in the air. You can see I made it down to short sleeves. We started out in the low 30s this morning. It was cold, man, but it's warmed up fairly nice. Wind's blowing about 15 or so, just making things difficult. I'd like to thank you for joining me here on Whisker Pig Fishing. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook at Whisker Pig Fishing. And as always, you guys have a great day and God bless.